So here we have the media player, which is highly anticipated, much highly desired by the ownership community. From what I understand, the media player has been the one sore spot as other infotainment systems have evolved and had more advanced features. The media player has sort of been lacking in that regard. You have a lot of owners looking to want to integrate Android Auto or Apple CarPlay to rectify the situation and just allow the users to be able to use their own media for whatever they want to do with their phones, use their own accounts. But this is Tesla's attempt to update the in-car infotainment system specifically around the media player and giving you a brand new experience, something very familiar in style to iTunes or Spotify itself, just giving you the ability to see tiles, giving you the top stations, giving you a DJ series. The DJ series in this particular instance just has a combination of multiple songs mixed together. There is a DJ feature on here that supports commentary as well. That's my understanding of it. Now, maybe there's another function for it, but my understanding is that it supports commentary. You have your genres down here, which you can now scroll through. The responsiveness of the whole version 8.0 is highly updated, more responsive, lots of smooth scrolling, not a lot of hiccups. There are some, but there are not a lot of hiccups as far as the UI stuttering, trying to catch up to the user input of the touchscreen. It's much improved. So very happy to see that. It's more reflective of what this giant iPad, if you will, or giant tablet should be doing, as you know, tablets are very responsive in their touch capabilities. So I think this is a big step up, as much as 7.0 and 7.1 were from the previous version, 6.0 and 6.2, and so on and so forth. So this is the whole new screen. This is sort of the landing page for the streaming section, which is now where Slacker used to be. So instead of Slacker, it's just streaming. You have TuneIn up here. Right here, you have radio, which is your regular terrestrial radio. You have your phone, and you have USB. Each interface presents something different and unique to that. So if I click on radio, it'll show me the radio dial and allow me to click and drag to the different stations that I want. Be able to choose AM and FM, so on and so forth. You always have your recent and your favorites down at the bottom here, no matter which screen you go to. So streaming is here. If I click on a genre for pop, it'll bring it up very quickly. And also the speed. The speed is drastically improved. I think this is going to be a welcome change in that regard. Not so much of what everyone's talking about as far as sort of the highlight features, but I think the performance here is greatly improved and better. So you're getting lots of images on the screen that are loading very fast and very responsive. So kudos to Tesla for making that happen. The great developers over there for making that happen. You have a list of different options here. You'll start playing immediately if you click on something. Okay. You have right here the actual player interface, which shows you, again, the DJ, which is for the DJ commentary. And you have the ability to like something or dislike it. So as you select something, again, this is Slacker, so it's going to play what it thinks you like to hear based on what you search for. And if you like it, you press a thumbs up. If you don't like it, you press thumbs down, and it'll skip to the next song and won't add that song to the rotation should you search for it again. So I think that's good. You can also favorite things with a little heart there. And then you have the line item here, which shows you the progress of it. Okay. Again, very responsive, very quick. You can swipe this down or you can swipe it up, and the content is there. It's very quick, very smooth. If you were to minimize this and put it in the smaller state, let's say, for instance, you put the backup camera up top, you see the smaller, minimized version of this. Same thing, same concept. You can still swipe it down to view more. You can swipe it up. Phone interface is here. It shows you the different phones you may have connected. Once you press on it, it'll immediately sync to your phone. Now, it doesn't display the phone hierarchy, folder hierarchy within here. It just allows you to connect to that phone. You still have to control the phone as far as the folders and the playlists and things that you have on your phone. You can toggle through the different tracks that you have loaded up on the playlist or if that you're listening to on a folder. But in order to basically select the song or the folder or the album that you want, you have to do that through your phone. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I think they're getting there in the right direction. And then you have the USB interface, which brings you here. The top level looks like this. You can click here So here you will get the folder view. You'll be able to select the album by folder. You can select it by genre, album, so on and so forth. And it has a nice little interface for that. You also have your controls, your volume controls, all combined into one. So your fade and balance and equalizers all here, and then your individual adjustments are here. So it's all combined into one screen as opposed to multiple tabs, which is very convenient for quickly doing things on the fly. What else? You can also search. So you can search for anything here. I search for Skillet, for instance. I can find the top artist. It'll find the top songs. It'll find the albums that Skillet has. And then you can sort of filter by each one. Just look at all the songs, look at all the albums, look at all the artists, and look at all the podcasts that have Skillet in them, or any of the streaming stations that may have Skillet or play Skillet in them. So you have the ability to do all of that very quickly, and that works in conjunction with the new voice command, which is a lot more responsive, and when it finds a song or a match for a specific artist, it'll immediately start playing that content. So that's very, very cool. We also have the ability to scrub through a USB track. So if you were to choose a USB track, you still have the ability to scrub through and select the point in which you want to play the specific song, which is good. So streaming ones, you're not able to scrub and stream through. You'll just be able to see them, watch them buffer, and you watch it play, but you won't be able to scrub through. The USB ones, you're able to click and scrub through. I don't know if I have a particular song that I can play, but here's an example. I can come here and I can drag it to where I need to be. Very smooth, very responsive, and the USB keeps up and it continues to play without an issue. You also have the ability to randomize as well as loop the existing playlist of songs that you have set to go. And again, you can always come back here, go to your streaming stations, and play immediately, and then everything minimizes here. So that, in a nutshell, is the media player.